How to fix erratic controller behavior in Detroit. Become human. Welcome back to Tenabalta. Today, we delve deep into a common yet frustrating technical challenge faced by players of Quantic Dream's cinematic masterpiece, Detroit. Become human. Erratic controller behavior. This can manifest as ghost inputs, unresponsive buttons, imprecise movement, or complete disconnection, severely disrupting the immersive narrative experience. Understanding the root causes, which range from basic hardware conflicts and outdated drivers to intricate software interactions and game engine nuances, is paramount for a stable and enjoyable playthrough. Our comprehensive guide will navigate through a series of professional-grade troubleshooting steps, providing precise technical insights to diagnose and rectify these anomalies, ensuring your journey as Connor, Kara, or Marcus is as fluid and intentional as the developers intended. Here are 20 deep technical solutions to fix erratic controller behavior in Detroit. Become human. Verify controller battery and physical connection. Ensure your wireless controller has sufficient battery charge, replacing or recharging as necessary, as low power can cause intermittent disconnections and erratic signals. For wired controllers, firmly reseat the USB cable into both the controller and a known good USB port on your PC to rule out loose connections. Perform a system and controller restart. A full system restart clears temporary glitches, refreshes system resources, and reinitializes device drivers, often resolving transient communication errors. Simultaneously, power cycle your controller by turning it off and then back on, or disconnecting and reconnecting it to reset its internal state. Update controller-specific device drivers. Navigate to your controller manufacturer's official website, e.g., PlayStation, Xbox, and download the latest drivers or firmware update tools for your specific model. Outdated drivers are a primary cause of compatibility issues and unstable input detection, especially after major Windows updates. Verify game file integrity via Platform Launcher. For Steam, right-click Detroit. Become human, go to Properties Installed Files, and select Verify Integrity of Game Files. Epic Games Launcher has a similar Verify option within the game's menu. Corrupted game files can lead to improper loading of input handlers, causing erratic behavior within the game engine. Adjust Steam input settings for Detroit. Become human. Within Steam, right-click the game, go to Properties Controller, and experiment with different Steam input settings, such as Disable Steam Input or Enable Steam Input, force on/off. Sometimes Steam's overlay or remapping can conflict with the game's native controller support, leading to phantom inputs. Disable competing background applications. Close all non-essential applications running in the background, especially those that might interfere with input, such as other game launchers, overlay software Discord, GeForce Experience, or specific anti-cheat clients. These applications can contend for system resources or hook into input streams, causing conflicts. Update graphics card drivers to latest version. While seemingly unrelated, outdated GPU drivers can contribute to overall system instability and input latency, which may manifest as erratic controller behavior due to delayed processing. Ensure your NVIDIA GeForce or AMD Radeon drivers are updated to their most recent stable release. Test different USB ports and hubs. Connect your controller to various USB ports on your PC, prioritizing rear motherboard ports over front panel ports, as they often have a more direct connection and consistent power delivery. Avoid unpowered USB hubs, which can introduce latency or insufficient power, causing unreliable input. Check in-game controller configuration. Within Detroit, become Human's Options menu, navigate to the controller settings. Look for options like input dead zones, sensitivity, or button remapping that might be incorrectly configured, causing unintended actions or unresponsive zones. Disable Windows Game Bar and Focus Assist. Open Windows Settings, Gaming Xbox Game Bar and toggle it off. Then navigate to Focus Assist and set it to Off or configure rules that won't interfere with gaming. These Windows features can sometimes intercept controller inputs or trigger notifications that steal focus, leading to perceived erratic behavior. Run Detroit. Become human as administrator. Right-click on the game's executable or shortcut and select Run as administrator. This elevates the game's privileges, ensuring it has full access to necessary system resources and input devices, which can resolve issues stemming from restrictive user account control policies. Reinstall controller drivers completely. A clean driver reinstallation can rectify deeper driver corruption or misconfigurations. Uninstall the current controller drivers through Device Manager, restart your PC, and then reinstall the latest drivers from the manufacturer's website. Ensure Windows operating system is up to date. Regularly check for and install the latest Windows updates via Settings Windows Update. OS updates often include critical bug fixes, security patches, and updated system drivers that improve hardware compatibility and overall system stability, crucial for gaming peripherals. Check for controller firmware updates. Many modern controllers, e.g., PS5 DualSense, Xbox wireless controller, receive firmware updates that enhance performance, fix bugs, and improve compatibility. Use the official accessory software, e.g., PlayStation Accessories Updater, Xbox Accessories app, to check for and apply any available firmware updates. Calibrate your controller via Windows Game Controllers settings. Type Setup USB Game Controllers into the Windows search bar and open the utility. Select your controller, go to Properties, and then the Settings or Calibration tab. Follow the on-screen instructions to recalibrate the joysticks and triggers, ensuring accurate system-level input. Disable power-saving options for USB root hubs. In Device Manager, expand Universal Serial Bus Controllers. Right-click each USB root hub, or similar. Select Properties Power Management and uncheck Allow the computer to turn off this device to save power. This prevents USB ports from intermittently losing power, which can cause disconnections. Temporarily disable vsync/gsync/FreeSync. While these technologies reduce screen tearing, they can sometimes introduce input lag or stuttering that might be perceived as erratic controller behavior, especially if frame rates fluctuate. Test the game with these synchronization features disabled in your graphics control panel. Configure DS4 Windows or Xbox Accessories app correctly. If using third-party software like DS4 Windows for PlayStation controllers or the official Xbox Accessories app, ensure its settings are optimized for Detroit. Become human. Verify controller profiles, dead zones, and pass-through modes to prevent conflicts or double inputs. Test with an alternative controller. If possible, try playing Detroit. Become human with a different controller, preferably one from a different manufacturer or model. This helps isolate whether the issue lies with your primary controller hardware itself or a broader software/system-level conflict. Reinstall Detroit. Become human last resort. As a final, comprehensive troubleshooting step, completely uninstall Detroit. Become human, including any leftover configuration files, and then perform a fresh installation. This ensures a pristine game environment, ruling out deeply corrupted game files or installation errors. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more in-depth technical guides and solutions.